Hello, hello! Welcome back to another day of Eternal Strands. Okay, trying to think. Last time, we have taken major steps in the story. We've uncovered a lot of new little details. We are now on the hunt for a series of supply drops that are hopefully going to tell us more about where the Hearthsiders are hiding. But there was also a code at the bottom of the notes, a cipher of some kind that was in a completely different hand. So if I've understood all of this correctly, we may have multiple groups. And then we also yesterday caught up with some more evidence about a very powerful enchanter who had worked on, again, something that she was not going to mention, something very important to the Enclave, presumably the same unmentionable that is being redacted through all of the government documents that we've seen. But she clearly was not enamored with the leadership. And check your left pocket. What is going on? What's going on with these fools?
Oh, you shouldn't have.
It's nothing.
Oh, these two are just too much. Okay, hush, folks, I'm talking.
Just incredible.
Where was I? Oh, yes, she was unenamored with the leadership, presumably had a different opinion about perhaps her own work and whether it should be done and worked on, and had developed a bit of a splinter group. Ooh, do I remember the name? It was Planty, that was the joke. The Verdant Mines, and they were meeting in the village in the swamp that ended up covered in ice, and they were... Oh, she was working on a way to prevent the flood that we are now very worried we're going to get caught up in. Okay, I think that's where we are. I'm sure we still... That was so much to uncover, so I think we still have some chatting with our friends here.
I am going to be poring through Lucia's notes for years.
Fascinating stuff.
Perhaps not to everyone, but she was a brilliant enchanter. It's not often I read a marginal comment accompanied with a lewd doodle and go, flames, that's brilliant.
She was also into lewd doodles. These are the details I need to know. Hilarious. Okay. Oh, more codex entries. Oh my goodness, so many. Okay, let's try and get... Oh, we might not be able to do all these in one go. Okay, espionage and intelligence. The information gathered by our point has provided us with a rare opportunity to sift through what would have been highly protected evidence, plans, and such. While it is difficult to avoid the mental image of being a well-educated carrion bird hunting for scraps in the Enclave's moldering corpse, I would be remiss if I did not record as much of the Enclave's history as possible, even if any survivors might prefer it remain hidden away. Despite our collective endeavors, though, I've been unable to find any information on who coordinated the clandestine efforts here. A single report, likely destined for the fire before the surge struck, was directed to the Eye, suggesting that the sender, only identified as Signet, reported directly to the elected head of the Enclave. We have no conclusive proof that Signet was a title or official role, but it seems a valid path of conjecture. Signet. Is that almost everything has been a weaving related term, and that one, that I would have to Google that to know what... Oh, I'm gonna do it. Hold on. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. I was thinking rings. A signet is a small seal, so we've deviated from that finally. Which, I mean, to be fair, if this is someone who's, I don't know, sort of a spy. Anyway, let's move on. What is clear from less sensitive documents gathered both by our point and by our band is that the Enclave's operatives rarely had to work outside their own lands. Such was the volume of both international trade and the diplomats who enabled it that considerable influence could be wielded by simply recording, analyzing, and acting within these walls, even if the targets were citizens of the Enclave. One must imagine that were these revelations shared with the public at the time, the uproar would be staggering. Some members of the intelligence organization were carefully embedded within the diplomatic corps that worked in embassies in friendly nations, likely to provide alternate perspectives and verify information gleaned from the Enclave's vast web of informants. It is clear that despite the Enclave's burnished image, its leadership was not leaving anything on the table in regards to the intelligence it gathered. Okay. The Grand Duchy of Rainland. The Grand Duchy of Rainland, an insular nation situated at the mouth of the great Rainda River, is a curious beast. It is unique among the Maiden Nation in two ways. It is both a theocratic monarchy and the only region where monotheism is dominant. In sharp contrast to their animist Colnhander neighbors, the denizens of Rainland engage in mandatory worship of the hallowed pyre, okay, that's the temple we've been seeing, from which blazes the fire of creation. Rainland's strong focuses on religious and cultural conformity combined with its physical isolation from much of the Meta make it a tough nut to crack for any would-be researchers, spies, or other various curious sorts. Outsiders are generally unwelcome the further one gets into Rainland. In its heavily fortified... Oh, don't scroll and read at the same time. In its heavily fortified capital, Dankist? That'd be funny. Oh, we should call it Dankist. Any deviation from the beliefs of the Orthodox branch of the Hallowpyre Church is punishable by torture or death. With this in mind, it is not shocking that Rainland fared relatively well in the aftermath of the surge. They were not reliant on the Enclave's magical artifacts, nor were they affected by the localized storms and geological disturbances around the Enclave due to their distance from the Vale. In fact, Rainland could be seen to capitalize on the chaos. The Grand Duchy supported and supplied their unruly neighbors in Calnhaven to throw off the shackles of the aggressive Sansaz Empire, thus creating a valuable buffer between Rainland and Sansaz. On their other front, Rainland made advances in their territory in the contested lands on the southern edge of the Meta, pushing back the beleaguered Tazan forces. Now, Rainland continues to exert pressure on its neighbors. On Calnhaven, the pressure is to convert to worship of the hallowed pyre and to pay back its mounting debts. On Taza, the pressure is simply to capitulate. Time shall tell whether both or either of these come to pass. Okay. Raw magic. Long constrained strictly to the theoretical realm, raw magic is the term used to describe the concentrated gaseous substance that manifests around the Enclave. Pouring out of pipes and pouring out of pipes and chasms. Outside of the Vale, from which it freely cascades, concentrations of raw magic are commonly referred to as tangles due to their superficial resemblance at a distance to tangled lace. Oh, did we read that before? Maybe. I don't remember that. Tangled lace. Okay. Little research has been done on this substance. With weavers considered pariahs post-surge, resources are not available to engage in large-scale studies. As a result, local knowledge is the best resource available on the effects of raw magic. During the immediate aftermath of the surge, a number of fishing settlements appeared near the eastern edge of the Vale. The founders of these settlements, driven from central Judea by prevailing socioeconomic conditions, quickly learned to not probe the ever-shifting clouds of raw magic that surround the Enclave's border. Not only are they extremely corrosive, but they seem to have applied significant selection pressure to the local wildlife. That is to say, creatures that live around raw magic are notably smarter and more aggressive than their counterparts elsewhere. They have no choice but to be. Oh, more... Wow. Okay, the Don Brennig League. More sociopolitics. The brave people of the Don Brennig League have weathered terrible storms of both literal and metaphorical nature. From their west looms the ever-present threat of the Sansa's empire. From the east, I need a map. From the east, across the ocean, come winter's ice gales and summer's furious squalls. In the mountains, specialized units of Don Brennig's military, the Fracture Watch, keep a weathered eye on the glaciers, ready to protect against the dreaded Brennig Glasstails at a moment's notice. Well, so those things don't even need magic to exist? I mean, I know the whole thing is the magic is just making these ones stronger, but I mean, that already seemed enough. More generally, the armies of Don Brennig serve double duty as the protectors of the people and as civil engineers, constantly improving on ways to shield the country's citizens from its many natural perils. One can imagine, then, that the rise of the Enclave was nothing but fortuitous for Don Brennig. The Enclave's aerolith technology pacified the waters of the Maida and beyond, calming the weather to the delight of the country's citizens. This, of course, came at great monetary cost, but was considered a deeply wise choice given its positive outcomes. The Surge undid all of that and more. With all magical technology either ruined or running haywire, the Brennig people once again had to shift their focus to more practical solutions to their problems. The nation's relative political stability was a boon in this period of time. They were easily able to fend off the weak feints Sansas aimed at them and began to look outwards. In spite of their troubles, the Brennig are a kind, hospitable folk, hungry to share their culture and wealth across the Maida. It is this urge that led the nation's leadership to found the Udaean relief effort to assist in rebuilding their devastated neighbors across the Maida. This is not entirely altruistic. Don Brennig's merchant navy now holds great influence, and the effort's funds have in kind been diligently siphoned off by Udaean nobles, but its efforts have improved the quality of life for both surge-stricken Udaeans and the Brennig youngsters who gain valuable life experience helping those in need. Okay, trade. Our band's time in the Enclave has been full of arcane discoveries, few of them friendly, many eye-opening, but it falls to a lorekeeper to observe more than the fantastic. Your humble servant will provide a more mundane conjecture, then, formed from access to the remains of the Enclave's trade logs. Without the Enclave's formation, the Maida's cultures may never have blended as they are today. It's clear from various explorations into the Enclave's records and trade treaties that they leveraged their unique market positioning into favorable trade deals with every nation of the Maida. There's considerable evidence that they plied visiting dignitaries with not only the best of the Enclave's considerable services, but also sent them home with trinkets designed to win favor and potentially even allow for surveillance. With these advantages, trade moved through the Enclave's highways and ports like blood pumping through a heart. Caravans and merchant vessels alike soon found the Enclave to be a central hub for both enchanted goods and the mundane produce of the other nations. This led to a proliferation of international trade that had not been seen before. Udaean spices enhancing the cuisine in far-off Rainland, Sansas horses in the deserts of Taza, Brennig wools cloaking Kalnhonder freedom fighters, and so on. Passenger manifests support this hypothesis, with many travelers using the Enclave as a middle point on their journeys. Of interest is a first-hand account from a Rom traveler, which highlights the growing demand for members of their founds to find employment as guards or laborers. It's not a stretch to suppose that the Enclave's rich opportunities for varied experiences were irresistible to the previously reclusive Rom communities. Okay, I mean, I'm like ready to play the RPG in this universe. They've done so much world building, and I just don't know that we're going to see it all play out. I mean, maybe. We have quite a lot of story to go. I keep wondering if everyone in my group is suddenly going to be at each other's throats for some reason. I don't think so. They work well together. Okay, Arch of Gods. Sprawling across the southern skies are 1,000 stars. Each of these, in its own way, is a god, hero, or deity that represents something remarkable to the peoples of the High Kingdom of Taza. Together, they are known as the Arch of Gods, a literal constellation of mythologies woven together by cultural exchange. They represent not only religious beliefs, but solutions to practical concerns, such as navigation across the Sand Sea. Take, for example, oh heavens, what do we think? Urbos? Ooh, Urbos. Arbus? Ooh, Arbus, that's good too. The hero of the Sirocco winds. Venerated by travelers hailing from across the Sand Sea, he is said to have ended a 1,000-year drought using his mighty cloak to shelter ocean rainstorms on their way to bring fleeting life to the dunes. Offerings to him are customary for those wishing to survive the desert. And during my own tour of Taza, I saw a shrine for him at many way stations. Another whose story I am fond of is that of Akatol, a river deity whose adherents hail from the northern Tazan mountains. The river system she is associated with runs south from the peaks into the desert. Her lover, a twinned river deity, represents a river system on the opposite side of the mountains that runs its way to the ocean. Their yearning for one another is symbolized by a unique and very rare occurrence on this section of the mountain range, where the competing ocean and desert winds blow strong enough to reverse the direction of certain waterfalls. It is said that when these waterfalls flow into the sky and join the two rivers, the lovers are reunited, if only briefly. Oh, I like that. Someone's been to New Zealand, I think. I'm sure there are other places around the world where the wind blows the waterfalls up, but that's the one I know. Very cool. All right, and Lower Denevron, our new place we explored last time. Lower Denevron was the thrumming mercantile heart of the city. Caravans steadily made their way in and out of Drover's Gate at the height of the Enclave's power, bringing goods and services along the roadways and bridges spanning the area between the city and the South Wall. Nearby docklands also contributed to the area's bustling commerce, linking Denevron to the shipping lanes of the Maida. A rough and tumble place, Lower Denevron lacked the spires, carefully manicured gardens, and other assorted infrastructure of the upper city, though several primary and secondary sources make it clear that the people who called this area home were very protective of the space under the highway known as the Undergreen. The secluded alleys in this area provided an escape from the sun and prying eyes in equal measure. From a researcher's perspective, it is a crying shame that a large portion of Lower Denevron was destroyed during the surge and its aftermath. There are several historically significant gatehouses on my pre-surge maps that would have contained some tremendously interesting financial ledgers. Alas. Oh, poor Lane. Oh my goodness. Okay. While we're here, the sledge worm gave me trouble because I didn't realize that we needed to do more than just defeat it. We needed to actually harvest a strand from it. Okay, so let's see what it says we need to do. The sensitive frills across the sledgeworm's body are key to its ability to focus its abilities. The sensitive frills. Okay, to use an example closer to home, they are functionally similar to a casel's horns, which increase their awareness of sound and thus enhance their awareness at night. Without these frills, which can be dislodged along with their armory scales, the worm risks hurting itself with its powers, something we highly recommend exploiting. Destroying the frills should also buy time to approach and open the locus of power on the worm's tail. Okay, so frills and scales, and then it's on the tail. Excellent. And then I can check the details if we go after the bird, the ice claw. Alrighty. Sola. Sola wants to chat.
The Iron Walk. Hilda told me all these amazing stories, but seeing it in person, wow.
Sorry, who?
Oh, my mentor. She visited the Enclave regularly before the surge. I apprenticed under her for a few years.
What did she tell you?
The noise from the forges made sure you'd only have the smiths and their clients around. But on an average day, Some serious coin would trade hands. The Enclave's smithing culture was such a draw, it started to cause tensions with the other nations. It didn't help that the Enclave would actively poach the best and brightest. They had deep purses.
I've heard stories of that. Some of the Carnhaven masters had moved and never returned after the veil went up.
The surge was horrible for everyone, of course, but I reckon a few smithing guilds were happy to not have the competition anymore.
Making the best of it, I suppose.
And make the best of it they did.
Okay, and then... Oh, here's Lucia's thimble. This is... Wow, rare parts, huh? This is what I need to craft in order to pull down... reverse the magical flow in the veil on the inside, protecting the asylum. So I need to find rare parts. Is that what it gave us instructions on specialty harvesting? I'm not sure. And a flame resonance, which probably, that seems the sort of thing I would need to fight the dragon for again. Okay. Last time, picked up. Oh, that looks cool. A flame sword and shield. Concussive flare. You know, if I use a frosty sword or a frosty two-hander and then carry a flame sword and shield, we would be very well covered for both things. Okay. Trapper's crown. Oh, that looks really cool as well. Weight reduction. I don't know what that means. Of my gear, probably. Oh, I really want aesthetic slots. I just don't see myself giving up my max magicka and my regen because I think like such a stereotypical sorcerer. But I love the way that looks. Oh, 2 new ones. Here's the oh, and I really like that one too. Oh, this game. I could spend a lot of time in this game. Ooh, that's quite stylish as well. Gallant Core. Oh, all in on the resistances. Fun. Oh, that looks really cool. Look at the leg band that gives me. I like that one. Trapper's wraps. And Trapper's... Oh, those are cute too. Those are cute too. Oh, I have the troubles because I want to be adorable. Oh, it wasn't a bow, was it? I was gonna... Let's... Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can. I'm always making the mistake of not upgrading things. Or reforging things. Oh, I'm in Reforge. Let's look at... This has great materials because we just made it. The helmet... We'd have to switch this over to cold resistance. Maybe instead, let's see. This one already is all in on cold resistance. Oh, but I get a completely different selection of materials in this. Ooh. Let's get some more of those. Okay. This one is all in on heat. I have so many good frost materials. That already seems Fabulous. Ooh. Oh, but look, not much of a difference since it's the one on the bottom. Well, maybe we upgrade. Shall I upgrade before making an extraneous? Yeah, before I do an extraneous weapon. Let's do it.
Swing hard.
Swing hard. I shall. Oh, out of Serenite already. Tragic. More Drake scale. Should have done what Casman wanted and gone and murdered 90 more dragons. Okay. Well, I might have good stuff to make the bow. Oh, I used my Serenite, though. That's okay. We didn't have the other parts. Okay. So this will be all in on cold resistance. What is my... Also all in on cold resistance. Sure, then. That's probably just how I've set up my weapons. Sure, why not? 15 and 5. Yeah. Let's do that. Weapon power. Oh, yeah. Well, or all in on cold resistance. Let's do that one. I don't really want to use one of my super awesome mats. The problem is I just never know. Glacial... What's a glacial slider? Well, what else am I going to do with it? Sure.
Sword and
Yeah. Let's equip it. Okay, a fiendish enchantment. When powered by the wielder's magic, this shield can plant a timed flame on impact and push the foe away in time for an explosion. I mean, it's a little weird to try running flame and frost, but why not? Can at least try it out. Oh, look, I could already level it up.
classic design.
Do it. Awesome. Okay. I'll bet... Did I talk to Ori? Oh, Casman wants to chat. And I mean... Hello, darling. Casman.
Do you read a lot of Scald's Tales, Kaz?
I do, as a matter of fact. When I can find a transcription. But I'll read just about anything I can get my hands on.
Any favourite storytellers?
Eloisa Farthing. She's a local writer back home. Actually, a lot of her stories are set in Dunbrennig. That's what I like about them. No matter where I am in the world, I can curl up with passages describing our rainy summers or stormy winters. And it's like I'm home.
I don't know why she didn't volunteer this when we were asking her how she relaxes.
That's beautiful. Though the weather in Dunbrennig sounds terrible.
It is. What about you? Are you much of a reader?
I prefer to live stories rather than read them. I spent my childhood captivated by well, yeah, probably this one because she wanted to be an adventurer.
Of course. Nothing better than curling up with a book by the fire.
Huh. Somehow I wouldn't have guessed.
I think it brings me back to my childhood, too. Not a lot happened in my hometown, so I spent a lot of my time reading or listening to stories from travelers and veterans.
Any favorite books?
Ooh, hard to choose. Ah, but maybe The Perennial Skirmish by L.M. Saunton. A fictionalized retelling of Carnhaven's fight for independence from the perspective of an Auburn teenager whose parents are lost in the war.
I haven't heard of it. I'll add it to my list. Sola, Lane, and I have something of an informal book club on the go. We can give you recommendations.
Good to know. I'm surprised Dom isn't involved in that too.
He was, but his invitation was rescinded. The three of us would like to maintain a soothing mood during our meetups. He got too excited and spilled red wine on the pages of our first read, so...
Ah. I see.
I love that. Okay, I think... Yeah. Still locked out of our upgrades. And I think I'm happy with all of that. Let's go check in with Aurea.
I keep thinking about that dead body you found.
Me too. It's hard to forget.
Aside from the obvious, what bothers me most is they didn't have a scry to rescue them.
Yeah.
If the Hearthsiders have fallen so far as to have lost that capability, it's troubling.
There was... Oh, here's the resonance. Right, I think that's what we need. I think I need to fight the dragon again to get the crafting thing. And this was... Right, the tempered. But maybe I don't need that information to harvest the things that we need now. Well, we'll figure it out.
Hey, Brynn, keep an eye on Kaz for me, okay?
Yeah.
You're worried about her?
The last time I saw her this strung out was during her point training. I was talking to Sola the other day. It doesn't seem like she's sleeping much.
She always seems stressed. What's different now? Kashar need less sleep. Let's go with the first one. Let's ask Aurea, because Aurea knows a lot.
Casmin isn't someone I'd describe as easygoing on a normal day. What exactly has you worried?
Some of the things she was asking you for, we just don't need. Or at least not in those quantities.
90 Ash Peak Drake scales did seem like a stretch.
Normally she's more deliberate in her backstocking. This feels irrational.
Oh, I get to ask all of these. Okay, so we'll ask about the sleep.
I thought Kashar generally sleep less than the rest of us. Is it really that concerning?
Less sleep, not none. We all need to rest sometime. When I asked Kasmin about it, she mumbled something about how she'd sleep when everyone was safe.
Well, that'll be never.
I tried to ask what she meant, but she didn't want to talk about it further.
That is concerning. I'll let you know if I notice anything. Don't worry. I'm sure Kasmin will be fine.
You're probably right. Just keep your eyes open. She seems to open up to you more than the rest of us.
Does she? Oh dear. All right.
Help me replace some of the supplies we lost.
Good to see you two are getting along.
I may have misjudged her. Hey, with supplies, I can set your wing properly now. Got to get you back on expeditions.
Ah, right. Well, let's do that later.
Oh, okay. Don't wait too long.
All right. I think with that, we're ready to head back out. So there's the option to... I think this is just, yeah, our overarching quest. We need to search for more supply drops. Okay, so one in Upper Denevron in Hallowpire Rise, and one in... Oh, we need to go back into the Bastion. And then... Oh, well, this is... We're doing at the same exact places. And then we need to find the big worm and fight the Ice Claw again. So I guess we'll just see if they're anywhere convenient. And maybe the dragon. right? Because of that crafting quest. All right. So the main quest is taking... Oh, I missed who's here. Oh. Oh. Convenient. Right? Is that... Oh, no, not the Glasstail. We're finished with the Glasstail. I need the Sledge Worm. The Sledge Worm. Oh. I mean, could do. Sure, why not? Let's start with that. We'll have another go at the Sledge Worm. Which is oh, there's only one here. Oh. Right, I'm missing a hammer here. Because I think I hadn't figured out how all of that works. Oh, there it is. Okay. Can I go... Trying to think the fastest way to get over there. Well, let's deal with the big worm first, and then maybe run down there. Okay. Oh, well, let's try this out. Which, actually, if I'm gonna use fire, let's cast you. I think I am just gonna get myself murdered in my own flames trying to... Oh, wait. Did I kill everything? All right, then. I guess that was relatively effective. Think I hear it? Trying to decide if those guys... Let's take these guys out. Ooh, let's try to do it from a distance. Did I get him? I think I did. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, I missed. Come here, sir. Oh, wow. Yeah. I think the danger to myself, however, is too great for me to enjoy running that one. Plus, I do then lose out on the hilarity of how often I... What do I have equipped? This, yes. How often I get rolled around by my own frost boulders, which I do think is hilarious. Just gonna try and liberate some vitality potions if there are any sitting right in here. Just in case, you know. Just in the incredibly likely event that I need them. Okay. I'm trying to remember if there are a lot of other... if there are a lot of other guys that are gonna get in the way of my 1v1 versus the... He's so bright. Okay. Let's see. I don't know if I can burn off all of his feathers, so here he comes. Oh! That was different than did he throw a barrel at me? Oh my god. Okay, he's throwing the trees at me. That's not ideal. Am I dead already? No, sir. Okay, there's one. Not useful. Oh my goodness. Am I in his mouth? Not where I want to be. Okay, this one has to come off. I think. That one has to come off. This one has to come off. Nope, nope, nope. Ouch. Rude. I have no stamina. No, 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 sir. No. Oh, it's hot. Oh, I'm on his tusk. It's fine. Okay. Me. Oh, no. Sure. Now I'm. Oh! I think. Do all the scales need to come off? Yes, probably. Whee! This is fine. I mean, there aren't going to be any trees left. Okay. Since I'm here, take this one off. Good. Okay. Ouch. No, sir. Stop hitting me with things. Need not the leg, but the nope. Where am I? On his belly. This should tickle him. The real way to take down monsters. Just tickle them. Ouch. Where am I? Nope. No. 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 Okay. Sure. No. Ouch. Oh, there's another one on the leg on the other side. Okay, that's... Oh, am I grabbing the strand? I don't have all the things off yet. Oh! Well! We did it! I didn't even see that it was exposed. I'll take it. I'll take it. Also, all of these things. So much barb cloth. What's the gold? Iron leather. Did he smash this apart or was... No, this was always like this. I mean, hey, he's a big armored lizard. Okay, sir, are you... There's just something very, like, 1980s about this guy and his color scheme. I just get the feeling that it reminds me of something from my childhood, but I can't put a finger on it. But he makes me laugh. Okay, I don't see any other goodies. Did we... I get so fixated on trying not to get crushed by the big bosses. I lose track of where I travel in space. Don't want to miss any of the good drops since I did all the work. I don't think he came up here. Okay. Oh, you know what I should do though, is go get those vitality potions. And then, as long as we're here and are missing a hammer location, I think I want to go pull it up, see what it is. I don't think it'll take too long to get down there. And that'll be good anyway, because probably I'll want to, since he dropped so many mats. Well, no, We have a lot of space. I was thinking I might want to go back. Was that a lizard? Before I move on into the city, but I think this is fine. I think it was up this way, right? Yeah. I hear lizards. Oh, I see lizards. I see you. Oh, I didn't freeze you. You have a friend? I'm sure you have a friend. You always have a friend. Queen of the ice boulders. Up the slope from here, it looked like. But a little bit more. How did I miss this? Oh, hello. Okay, or not. Maybe up on that ledge? That way? Is it that way? No, still over here. Oh. No. Frosty for you. Pretty satisfying, that little leap. Wait, haven't I been up here a ton of times? What did I miss? Okay, let's... Oh, hold on. No. Oh, I have my flame one equipped. Oops. Sure. Okay. This feels wrong. He's already gonna light everything on fire. Be nice, sir. I'll just throw you off the cliff. Because I'm rude like that. Where's my actual... Here we go. Okay. What? Where? Where? Oh! Oh! Maybe this is new. Okay. That would explain why I hadn't picked it up. Get it. Did I even find Gallant Ethos? Underlined twice. If this is fireworked, it won't just explode, it'll light up the night sky. Was that a helmet? Cool. Okay. To Denevron. Which, if I want to... I guess I'm just going to have to run back. That's not very far. It looks very far. But it's not really that far. Okay. Oh! Don't walk through the tangles. Should I go back? Nah. I'm gonna try and outsprint the lizard that I just heard. Okay, so Hallowpyre Rise in Upper Denevron and then back to the Bastion. Am I getting myself lost? This way. I think Hallowpyre Rise was just the area with the Hallow Pyre Temple. Dun dun dun. Red cotton. I'll take it. What? Sure. All right. Upper Denevron, please. Oh, right, because I'm still missing the hammer that I can't figure out how to get to. Oh, look, there's one right there. Is that another new one? I swear I looked all over. This one has been there because I can't figure out how to get out there. Okay. Let's go to the guild district. And that way, I mean, we have to get here anyway. To Hallow Pyre Rise. And we can look for that. Hammer on the way. Amma. Okay. I'm basically looking right at it, according to the map. I wonder if it's on the top of the building? Or... it definitely could be... Am I standing on top of it? It could be over the edge somewhere. Down there. I don't see anything below me down there. I mean, maybe. No, it's definitely... Am I looking right at it now? A little to my left. I think I'm going to climb the building. It'd be amazing if there was just one window you had to go in. Look at the view. Brynn is clearly not terrified of heights. Okay. Not on this ledge. A little bit this way? So perhaps not on the roof. Never sure if I can get down without plummeting to my death. Oh! No. No is the answer to that. Up from here? No. Okay, it might be easier to look from farther away. I can get through those windows? I've tried to beat down the door before. You can't, I don't think, interact with these buildings. It's tricky because it could be underground somewhere. Climb the tree. Okay, don't. Oh, I'm still in the tree. Good. That's in between buildings. I mean, I'm basically standing on it. Oop. Ouch. I wonder if I have to get at it from underneath. Oh, there's several of them. Excuse me, kind sirs with swords and shields. Have you seen a sneaky secret entrance anywhere? Because I'm looking for one. I mean, that kind of looks like I could blow it up, but it also just looks like a wall. Nope. Did I go all the way around? Because maybe over here.
That's as far as I can push the scry.
I know, I know. Oh! Oh! Sorry. Oh, here it is! I just needed to run around to the other side. Is it behind this? Aha! There it is. Gallant limbs. A silver case with complicated designs. Courier? No. I feel like I just made up a word that's not what it said. You're still green. Why are you still green? Okay. It was very important that I do that. I don't know. I like finding the things. All right. What were we supposed to be doing? I don't think that the ice claw was here. Oh, right. Right. Halopyre Rise. Right. Stay on target. We can do it. I could use some vitality potions. Not that I expect anything in here to be that terrible, but you can run into nasties like wasps. I don't like the wasps. And, you know, the gardening shears. No, sir. Did you just... I think he just broke the lantern. That's cheating. Take that. Look at this guy. All right. Da-da. We need into the... Nothing over here. Let's see. Right, Halopyre Rise. Somewhere to the left. Look how many guys there are right here. Okay. Nope. take so many shots with this bow. I mean, to be fair, he is holding a shield. Nope. Ah! Death by ice cube. Okay. Need to get... Let's see how it is. That's enough out of you. It's just funny every time. Okay. Gotcha. Oh! Whoops. Hello. Gotta keep on that. An eye on that archer over there. No, sir. Oh. No. None of that today. Okay. Don't. Did I just hear a chest? I don't see a chest. I don't see a chest. I need some potions. Okay, we're close. Right? Yeah. Just up here a little farther, I think. Maybe I can just go around those guys. So I think I need to be up probably by the temple. Although, just anywhere, right? I'm just looking for another dead drop. So, I mean, the first one was a plaque on a statue. I wonder if that will be a commonality. There were a lot of statues in this area before. Oh, wait. It is downstairs. Downstairs. Is there a downstairs? There was, on the outside, there was a whole secret room, but... Oh, hello. Thank you. Refined result. Do I want that? Probably. Okay. I guess let's just deal with everyone in here. That way. Oh yeah, the quest marker is sort of moving with me, isn't it? Okay. Was that an arrow? Yep. No, thank you. Also, none of that for you. Okay. Not at the main statue. Oh, good. Oh, more guys.
Should be a drop somewhere around here.
Get smashed. Okay, maybe it is down here. Yeah. Oh! Is it in the chests I've been trying to destroy all this time? Finally, we get to... Oh, that's funny.
That's good. More orders. Huh.
What's up?
Drops will be assigned to specific teams and tracked individually to deal with recent concerns.
That's boss talk for we're watching you because someone had their hand in the cookie jar.
Okay, so now we need to hustle over... Oh, do I need the Serenite? Don't need that. So, to the Bastion. To the Bastion. Awesome. Need that. And I can't get in that door. There's nothing above us. Okay. The Bastion I could just port to, which would be way faster since it is currently having us run. Oh! Climb the walls. Climb in the walls. Since this quest has a... Oh! Hello! Oh, excuse me, sir. I just wanted to hit those rocks. Did I just wield my sword menacingly at him instead of actually hitting him? No need to get fancy there. That is really funny. Oh, that's just... I think I just swapped one thing I don't need for another thing I don't need. I ran past all these guys before, didn't I? Right, all right. Did I launch him? Get smashed. Okay. This bothers me. What does this open? Where is there a door? Right? Or an elevator. It's often an elevator. I really want it to open the statue in the temple. That would be my preference. It's kind of far away for that, though. I mean, maybe it's something to do with this funny building? You know, I lit it with regular fire before. I did try this. Trying it again. Because it's definitely fire, right? It's green fire. No, it just does not. Can I place it nicely? No. Someday I'm gonna figure it out. But not today. Where was I going? Oh, right. Back to the loom gate. Distracted by the green fire. I am gonna figure it out. Or the story is just gonna tell us. They're just distributed all around. I mean, why would you be able to pick it up if you can't do something with it, right? There's something we can do with it. I worry it's staring me in the face. Where was I going? Here. Ew, a trout. That's okay. The Bastion. Did it say... Oh, the keep. Glad I checked. Because that is way on the other side. Oh, I'm missing one here now, too. Garrison bunker or commander's vault. Oh. This is the bigger map. Okay. So I guess I want the garrison bunker. In the garrison. Right? Right. Oh, right. This is where the purple thing is. Oh. I meant to do that. I meant to throw a bookcase at myself. I'll take it. I won't take it. Blue things. Let's drop that, and sure, why not? I don't suppose this is one of the things that I'm supposed to gather. It won't let me pick it up. I mean, I can pick it up with the Weaver's Grasp. This is another thing that I threw it at the wall before. I have no idea what to do with it. I suppose I could try to carry it through the gate, but I don't think it'll let me do that because I have to use buttons. Oh, hello. Forgot you were in here. Ah! Look at him stuck in it. I see you, sir. Oh, dear. Where's the other guy? La la la. Oh! Were you swimming? Oh my goodness. What a mess. Okay. Let me take the elevator. Oh, good. More vitality tonics are always welcome. All right, into the keep. Right, I remember this place. No. No icy shields. Oops. Oh, oh. Am I trying to climb on things? Probably. I feel like I've made her backstory have to be, I enjoyed making igloos every winter. I can't remember. I don't really remember my way around in here. No potions? Please, sir. Okay. Vaguely... that way? Really? Oh, actually, if it's in keeping with the other one. Where was that? There are stairs that go down here. But it might be... oh, this is the path that
somewhere around here.
Went outside. Perfect. Ah, good. Topped off. Okay.
Another notice. Drops must be completed and all runners to safety before the next predicted flood.
Oh.
This confirms they have a way to predict the floods, and some way to stay safe.
Let's stay focused on our runners for now.
So...
that's all of them.
okay.
3 supply drops. Not a lot of answers.
I believe I can help with that.
Okay, so we're gonna go decode the cipher. Or at least get closer on it. I have a lot of those. Is that what I just threw on the ground? Yes. Okay. And I don't think... let's go back to camp. Oh, I feel like, for me, I've been very efficient. Perhaps a slight boondoggle hunting for hammers. There is another one I saw in that zone. Okay. Oh, we also got the weave. Ooh. Kinetic powers. Awesome. Okay. Oh, hold on just a second. All right, sorry about that. Let's go ahead and upgrade the Weaver's Grasp. All right, Brynn can now lift heavier objects with Weaver's Grasp, including some carried or worn by foes. Oh, that's fun. I wonder if I can pick up those guys' shields and throw them at them. And throw lighter objects with more force. Oh. I wonder if that's going to let us break the green fireballs. Oh. Okay. That is exciting. So if I fight that boss again, it looks like I can go ahead and upgrade again. Oh, very tempting. Okay. That's exciting. I really want to try smashing those green fireballs now. Okay, Lane. Tell me about the cipher. The Runner's Cipher. Encryption is always a delicate balance between odds of discovery, intensity of encryption, and circumstance of discovery. Our runners, apparently recognizing the odds of discovery were low and having to pass messages out in the field, opted for a reasonably simple rotational cipher. Perhaps it was one they learned as children and repurposed to communicate in a way the Enclave leadership wouldn't find. While the notes use considerable shorthand, taken together they make it clear that not all is well with the Hearthsiders. Suspicions were running high, and supply acquisition seems to have become steadily more dangerous over time.
Yes, and if the R is with the numbers of false increment that just indicates spaces. Ah!
Got it?
Yes. I'll translate all that we have and we can discuss it with Casmin.
Good. Let's hope the information is useful. But we'll have to be careful it's not a trap.
Consult with Casmin about the decoded notes. Oh, I'm excited. Casmin. She looks so angry.
Well, Codebreakers, how are we feeling?
Satisfied. We have enjoyed reasonable success.
That's Lane's way of saying they crushed it.
Notes being passed between a brother and sister. Quite candid. And dissatisfied. In particular with their boss, who they refer to as the Grumple.
The Grumple.
The Grumpole?
A Renland myth, where ill-behaved children would be gathered up in a sack and tossed into the river to drown at the end of the year.
Pleasant.
Bye.
The Grumple, yes. Renland fables prominently featured drowning as a punishment for children.
Lovely.
The myth has fallen out of favor in recent decades, though. Ren society is less forgiving of flights of fancy.
The Grumpole. Really?
Really.
Moving swiftly on. What else did the drop say?
Remember that ominous note about tracking individually in specific teams?
From the context provided by our hauler, we now know a significant number of Hearthsiders survived the surge.
But only just surviving. They relied on the runner-hauler teams. But supplies consistently went missing. There is also a sense that the Enclave was getting increasingly dangerous for the scouts.
The floods, of course.
With supplies running thin, the supply teams were falling under suspicion of stealing.
Oh.
This pair responded with the entirely reasonable, if exhausting, plan of overperforming.
I've done that job, Lane. Sometimes you just need to prove the ass in charge wrong.
Indeed. They collected a cache of rare items they were planning to turn in when they felt its size and value would erase any suspicion.
Do we know if they turned it in?
No, but we know what it was. Or is.
Ah, this is how we're going to get our crafting materials.
And that's where I come in.
Okay, search for the large cache below the tattered mantle in Lower Denevron. Oh, the tattered mantle was the pub, yes?
Hope we have enough blankets if the temperature drops.
Okay.
Arva barely sleeps when it's cold.
Aww. Oh.
Shit. You like it toasty. I know.
Aww. Okay, I want to make sure no one else needs to chat. We look good to go back out. We picked up the couple of new items. Oh my goodness. What is happening here? I have no idea what this is. Although it does look like it could be something on an arc. I wonder if now we're... What are those? This gives me a very, like, Tin Man Emerald City vibe. How fun. Okay, heat and cold resistance. All right, let's press on. Okay. Lower Denevron, right? Yeah. Lower Denevron. Oh. Has the dragon. What did I need to craft the... It hasn't given me that as a crafting quest. So it's possible I'm just going to find everything in this supply run. But... Flame resonance. I feel like that's the dragon. Right? Ember Servant. Oh, wait. Maybe I just already have it. Oh. This is a Drake's Breath resonance, so that's different. Okay. Well, so I won't get distracted by the dragon. It's more a matter if I want to go fight... Who do I need? The Ice Claw we need. The... I can't go there. Oh, I don't see the other guy. Oh, because I just fought him, I guess. Okay, let's just go to Lower Denevron. Where it is droughting again. The Tattered Mantle. So, to the perch. Ooh, toasty. Okay. Tattered Mantle is a little bit in this direction. Oh, I don't think I actually hit him with my ice. Sorry, sir. Oh, still over here. Okay. It's so hard to see in this light. Ooh, wasps. Almost there. I don't really need anything. Okay. It is below me, but how do I get there? Nope. Oh, we did this before. Awesome. Okay. Well, let's smash the... Oh, good lord. Okay, okay, okay. Hot, 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 hot. No fire. Good ol' mining with sword. Oh. Well, that's fine then. I'm through. Oh! Where'd that? Oh, excuse you, sir. I was gonna say, are there guys on the sides as well? I think so. No. Huh. Bet that guy's free. Yep. Oh, I wanted to try. It's gonna be hard to now. Nope. I want to try lifting his shield from him. I can throw him at him. I can throw you at each other. I want your shield. Oh, I did. Did I get it? Where shall I put you? I don't know. I have too much power now. I just way too... Oh, sorry. I can juggle him. I am not responsible enough for such power. Sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. This is not nice. It's not a nice thing to do to someone. Oh, and then I lit him on fire. Gosh, I'm rude. I really want to be able to just grab his weapon out of his hands. Doesn't want to let me do that. Oh, it takes too long to kill him this way, though. I don't want to go down there now. I'm just toying with him now. So rude. Seriously, not responsible enough.
Wow.
Everything all right?
Oh, an encrypted letter.
There's just so much. Oh. And a letter. Encoded like the others.
Can't wait to work it out.
I mean, we might as well pick things up because it looks like I just need to go right back to base. Okay, we can call this a final cache, but I have seen another one, right? There was one by the cave in the swamp. One of these boxes. At least that other one. I remember that specifically. Nice. Okay, I mean, consult with Casman. We might as well. What did I pick up anything? That just dropped off the boss. Or not the boss. Oh, there's the rare parts. Okay. And another encrypted letter. Okay. Well, yeah, let's head back. We're picking up the pieces to make the MacGuffin. It's not really a MacGuffin. We know what it's for. Mild MacGuffin. All right. Casman. Casman.
So, the letter. I'm prepared for bad news.
Oh.
How did you know?
It's safer to err on the side of disaster when dealing with the Enclave. That and the tear stains.
Aw.
Is that what that was? Yes, well, there's a lot to cover. We have the cache itself and our scrounging siblings.
We should at least give you the high-level details on both. Where do you want to start?
Let's ask about the siblings first.
What did the final note say?
Yes, right. It was a farewell. One sibling disappeared. The runner.
I thought the runner of the pair was the one we found.
So did we. But this last message was a farewell to his sister. Apparently the Grumpole...
Really?
I know. But apparently their boss had been ordered to stop wasting resources on the search.
Oh.
And so our hauler left this farewell, hoping his sister might find it, on the off chance she was alive.
He was going to remove all their other messages so their plan wouldn't be found out.
We postulate he was on his way to do that, when...
When the flood caught him.
These people, however many are left, they've really been through it.
They might really need our help.
They're still organized and have a command structure, but it sounds dysfunctional.
Is there anything we could do, do you think?
Sadly, no. But their story will live on in our chronicle.
Did we confirm they weren't actually stealing from the Enclave?
The letter seems genuine. I think their plan was to bring in a big haul.
It says a lot about the Hearthsiders that our siblings thought this would clear any suspicion.
How so?
The cloud of suspicion tells us they were in dire times, tightening the screws on their own people.
But bring in a big load and we trust you. Doesn't that sound a little like a bribe?
So you think our runners were dirty?
No. I think the system's dirty, and they're just stuck working through it.
I'm not going to say the name, but do we have any sense of who was giving their orders?
The Enclave's leader was called the Eye, a first of firsts, after a fashion. Elected from the masters of each craft, the High Smith, High Enchanter, and so on. Unfortunately, we don't have any details about their direct superior. I will spare you the name.
Let's move on to something else.
Of course.
Talk to me about the supplies.
They did astonishing work. If I weren't sure they're both gone, I'd hire them.
Indeed, a robust collection, including several enchanted objects we barely recognize.
They had a keen eye for things that could decay and took care to preserve them.
You two sound giddy.
If there's one thing Lane and I are passionate about, it's preservation of rare objects.
Were there any hints of more of these?
Oh, yeah, that'd be nice.
As far as we can tell, this was it. Their motherlode.
It's impressive one runner could gather this much, frankly.
Have you been working your magic, Casmin?
Obviously. Thank you for bringing everything back so carefully.
Anything of note?
Yes, but let's save that until we've done the other questions.
Mysterious. That's enough about the cache.
Sure.
So, where do we go from here?
Good news. We compared notes with Dom. We found parts that will let us complete Lucia's thimble, from those schematics you decoded.
Ah, yes.
It has been a busy time. Solar will handle the assembly, of course.
I suppose the only other thing to say is, good job, Brynn.
Thank you.
Indeed. We have made progress in unraveling the shape of what the post-Surge society looks like in the Enclave. Further, these documents are invaluable to the historical record.
And maybe you'd put a couple souls to rest. Not to be sentimental.
All right. Let's go over everything we know so far.
Okay, team meeting.
We know that, for a time after the surge, civilians continued to live in Tenebron until they were forced to evacuate the city. We're still not sure the cause.
Wherever the Hearthsiders went, they're still actively sending scouting groups to scavenge for supplies. From the uniform, the creeper who was watching Brynn sleep belongs to one of these groups.
We also know that a defensive procedure codenamed Asylum sealed access to the Enclave underground. This was done using a barrier almost exactly like the Veil.
Lucia, an ex-High Enchantress, opposed Asylum and began working on ways to sabotage it.
Her research forecasted that the barrier would cause the Enclave to flood with miasma. The very same flood that seems to have killed Lucia before she was able to finish her thimble.
But we have her design. It could disrupt Asylum's barrier.
So Lucia's thimble is the key to our survival.
It's less a key and more like a magical battering ram.
Whatever works.
Ori is all in.
What is it, Lane?
Yeah, seems like a very large decision to make, doesn't it? Without knowing what they're trying to keep within the barrier.
It's just, I've pored over all the documents we've compiled, and a concrete link between the evacuation plan and the underground is nowhere to be found. I can't shake the feeling we're missing something.
There was an information blackout. Wonder if that's why the link is missing. It's nothing I can't handle. They have a point, but remind them that surviving the flood. I mean, I'm going to go with the first one, I guess. We need more information.
The Enclave destroyed a lot of information from their documents. Could that be why you can't find a link between Asylum and the evacuation?
I considered that. The Enclave may have hidden their location from Lucia.
Being a weaver isn't about being certain all the time. It's about taking calculated risks to carve a path forward. And regardless of the Hearthsider's location, disrupting the barrier is the only option to stop the flood.
You're right. I just hope that if we did miss something, it doesn't come back to bite us.
Even if it does, we will handle it.
That settles it. Brynn, it's time to use the thimble.
That seems like a huge decision, right? Doesn't that seem like a huge decision? Oh my goodness. All right. Well, I guess let's at least... Well, let's talk to Sev. See what Sev has to say.
The half-siders are scavenging their own city. Things must be dire.
I'm worried about them after that particular discovery.
You've a kind heart, Brynn. Though I'll stick to worrying about us, if you don't mind.
All right, let's craft the thing. Oh, Solo wants to chat, though.
You know, there's one silver lining to the sad tale of our deceased runners.
What's that?
We know the Hearthsiders still have some advanced production capabilities. The materials they were gathering don't have much use for basic survival. Therefore, weapons, armor, and enchantments.
Any concerns about us claiming them?
None. They've been there long enough. Scavenger etiquette applies. These kinds of materials are too rare to let go to waste.
All right, let's craft it, I guess. Oh, I don't have all the materials. We need to go find some more refined serenite. Okay. Well, not yet, then. I wonder if it tells me. Nope. We're going to have to hunt for it. All right. Check in with Dom.
A shame to lose such prodigious runners. They were really very good.
The Hearthsiders have had it harder than any of us expected.
Indeed. We shan't let their efforts go to waste. Lucia's thimble is within our reach thanks to them.
Okay. We're good with Lane. Check in with Casman.
Our supply runners might be why there are so many crates gathered around the city.
Why do they reappear, though?
Dom and I have a theory. The arcs might still be partially functioning.
So, when they're not trying to kill me, they tidy up the place?
Like I said, a theory. But that was a big part of what they were built to do.
I love those little details. Oh! Oh, we can do this now. And we should. 100, though. Ooh! Yes, please. Not that I use them that often. I also definitely want this. All right, so 100... 250. How far can I get? If Casman hadn't eaten so many materials. All right. Let's just do a bunch. Think I need this for anything? Oh, I have tons of this. I haven't really found a use for all the just straight stone. I mean, sure. These are easy to come by. Almost. Yes, good enough. Oh, let's upgrade. Excellent. Oh, this is going to have another one? Wow. Okay, let's do the forge. Very exciting. And the archive. Okay. Wow, that one will upgrade again too. But we don't get more of those. Always a reason to keep gathering materials. Oh my goodness. That is awesome. Okay, it occurs to me that in order to craft the thimble, I could probably reforge, because don't we get the materials back? So I just need to figure out what I used the Serenite to craft, right? Not... There's 3 in my Frost Sword and Shield. Which is probably where to take it from, honestly. Because they're awesome, and I probably want to keep them on the two-hander. Okay. What can I replace these with? This Abrium. I mean, that seems like an okay trade-off. Right. Yes. And then... Then I should have them to make this. Ah, yeah. Perfect. All right, let's craft it.
Thank you for your help with that, Brynn. You've a deft hand for flame magic. You can wear Sev's apprentice hat for one day.
For one day.
Also, Lucia knew what she was doing. This thimble was clearly designed to pair seamlessly with Enclave constructions.
Must be her experience as a high enchantress at work.
Based on Lucia's notes and what we discovered at the Bastion, this was custom designed to disrupt Asylum's barrier.
If it can stop the flood, we need to use it soon.
Agreed. We don't know how much time we have left.
Right. Okay. To remove the barrier. That's what we get to do next. Ooh, shall we go ahead and do that now? Or maybe fight a monster before we do that? Oh, I can't decide. Or go try and throw that green fireball. Just saying. Well... I mean... We built it. Let's see if it works. That's here. We're not going to have time to really dig into this area, but we can at least see what happens. For the record, I still think this is an insane step for them to be taking.
That console that looks like our scry should be the controls for the barrier. The thimble was built to interface with it.
Okay.
Time to disrupt Asylum.
Even though we don't know what the consequences are. Okay. Oh. right.
Great timing. I owe you one.
You need to come with me. All of you.
Oh, we've finally met our Hearthsider. Cassadan's Hold. Oh, that's pretty.
We mustn't cause a panic.
Oh, it's the eye.
Sure. It's not like we had a dire supplies shortage on our hands before this happened.
What do I tell the High Enchanter? The Guild will want...
Enough. We won't discuss this further. Not in front of our guests. Identify yourselves.
Aurea Harpenay, or Silverbeak, as I'm known among Weaver circles. This is my band, and beside me is our acting point.
Brynn. And you are?
Khan Stuneld, Eye of the Enclave. My colleagues are the Spindle and the Axle, representatives of the Enchanting and Crafting Guilds. Who sent you?
Sent us?
Tarza? Renland? Udea? The Enclave is the envy of the Maida for its magical prowess. Clearly one of those nations has finally grown a spine and decided to take it for themselves in our moment of weakness.
Moment? No one sent us. We came here by accident.
What kind of fool do you take me for? You expect me to believe that you bypassed our veil, infiltrated our loom gates, and breached Asylum without a national power backing you?
Oh, goodness. I think the game is crashing on me. Hold on. Well, I guess since we've hit our 2 hours, just about, we'll go ahead and stop there. And I'll have to see if I can figure out why in the world the game has decided that it has had enough right at that location. I'll see if I can get it working for tomorrow. I may have to retread a little bit depending on where it decides to save. All right, and we'll continue our conversation with the eye once I can actually get it working. All right, take care, everyone, and we will be back tomorrow for more of what has turned into quite the socio-political drama. All right, take care, everyone.